Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are coming to you live from a secret location. Just kidding, my house. Now, it is time for the previews of this week's JRL contests. And right now, just to sum up what we have going on, we have a bunch of 1-1 teams, 6 1-1 teams, 2 2-0 teams, and 2 0-2 teams. Okay, so the 0-2 teams got to find a way to get a win. 2-0 teams looking to go ahead and get a cushion for that on those coveted playoff spots in the tournament, as they say in the other leagues. Okay, we're going to start things off with the 2-0 Gamers hosting the 0-2 Ride or Die attendance, and Coach Hunter Howell bringing his boys to the yard. Now, this is a must-win situation, as I said, for Coach Howell, in my opinion. The injury bug has bitten the Gamers a little bit here. George Kittle out, 90%. Debo out. So Gamers having to sub in, musical tight ends just like everybody else now. Kittle's been, one of the best, if not the best. I don't know. Likely probably has been better, but he had that one crazy game. Kittle's been one of the best, so he's out. Now the Gamers are putting in Juwan Jennings in for Deebo Samuel. Juwan Jennings is no Deebo Samuel, I'll tell you that. As a 49ers fan, I'll tell you that. But without Kittle, without McCaffrey, without Deebo, Ayuk looks like he can't catch a cold out there. Jennings is going to be a big part of this offense, and usually he comes through. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't score. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have a 15-point game, but it's also possible that he has 2 or 3. So, the opening is there. The opening is there for Coach Howell. Garrett Wilson put up 11.8, got a touch, got an end zone. I'm not a Garrett Wilson guy. I don't understand about Garrett Wilson. I think he is. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I don't know if the stats are going to back me up on this, but I think he's the most overrated wide receiver in the league. Period. I saw experts putting Garrett Wilson ahead of guys like Nico Collins, and that pissed me off. Jamar Chase, guys that have consistently just played so well. And what has Garrett Wilson done that is so great? He had a really, good rookie year for a rookie, but last year, he didn't do much. And you say, okay, well, Rodgers was out and everything. And now, the first couple games he's been okay, but he's not at that. I don't care. Nico Collins is averaging 25 points a game, that's PP. That is PPR. Probably averaging about 20 points a game. And you got guys like Rice and CeeDee Lamb and all these guys. He's not on that level. He's not close to that level. And I might eat these words and. Like I say, he had a decent showing this week, and he might score all 3 of my receivers put together this week, but I just don't see it in Garrett Wilson. And I get why people are excited about him and everything, but I just don't think he's lived up to it. I'm not going to pick against myself, but I could, it's definitely, the opening's there. I'm taking the Gamers here. In a close one. Taking the Gamers in a close one. Gamers have a lot of people going Monday night. Ride or Die has Buffalo's defense going Monday night. All right. Let's go with a couple 1-1 teams. We've got a Isaiah versus Ryder battle here. We got the Beards and we got the Mambas. Now, talk about injury bug. The Beards have been bit very badly. Jordan Love and Mostert and Pacheco, 3 huge pieces, all out. But, I mean, you got to say, okay, Christian McCaffrey also out. But you can make the case Jordan Mason, is just stuck him right in, and he's doing well. Now, the thing I like about Andrew's team here is he's got so much depth. Wow. He's got so many options here. And thing is when you do have those options, and it's good to have options, don't get me wrong, it's easy to choose wrong, but you can't bench, Neighbors at this point who just come off that monster game. You definitely can't. A chain, you can't. Now, Shaheed reminds me of Tyreek Hill. When Tyreek Hill was finding his footing his first couple of years, he was so explosive and so amazing. And he was one of those guys where you'd pick him up and you wouldn't know, he was right on the fringe. But now, this year, I think he's going to take off. The Saints seem to be taking off. I think he's going to be one of those guys. I think he's going to be an easy keeper for Andrew next year. I'm really high on this guy. I wish I would have pulled the trigger on him. But, I don't think anybody saw that coming. So right now he has him in the game. He's got Mason. He's got Devontae Smith. He's got Kyler Murray. And then on the bench, he's got guys like Ridley, McLaurin, Williams for Detroit, explosive receiver who would be starting for most teams. The backup for Seattle, Charbonnet, however you say his name. That's who knows how long that's going to last. But man, what a luxury to have him. So I'm going to have to go with the Mambas. Obviously Davis Baker's been playing out of his mind. Olave certainly do with that Saints explosive offense. I gotta tell you, if I was Davis, I would probably have picked up Derek Carr and tried to stack those guys. But hey, who's won 2 championships in a row? He has, not me. St. Brown. This same person had St. Brown ranked as the number 1 receiver in the whole NFL. So I don't know. He's good, but I don't know if he's that good. Maybe he is. DJ Moore, is capable of putting up 48, obviously, from last year. Pollard's been really good. And the rumor is Pollard was hurt all last year. And now, I tend to believe that. He's got in Foreman for Cleveland. That is not what you want. So, I don't know, what. That's just the injury bug right there. And, you got to do something because we don't have kickers. So you got to go with Foreman, and just hope something goes right there. But I don't know, man. Jerome Brown, they're probably about a 50-50 split at this point. McBride, he was good last week. He's going to have to be good again. Now, DK Metcalf needs another big game from him. He easily could happen. Yahoo's got it 63 to 37%. That I would put it at about 60-40. I'm going with the Mambas. They're both 1-1. This isn't going to kill anybody. It's not a division matchup. Of course, you want to win, obviously, but this game, I'm definitely leaning Mamas anyway. Okay. Then in what Yahoo is calling the closest game of the week, and I have to say, I've got to say it, what a coup for Commissioner Davis. They're going to jolly old England to play this one. So get your tea and trumpets out, your crumpet, whatever, get your cricket ready, because they're going to be playing football, American football, in London. So good job by Commissioner Davis to pull this one off. Coach Smith and Coach Sharvar will be making the journey as a couple of 1-1 teams go at it in England, and I am looking forward to it. I'll tell you that right now. Now, according to Yahoo, they project this one very, very, very close. In fact, they have it they have Finkel winning by just under half a point. So this one's really tough to call, folks. Really tough to call. Wow. I mean, this one is to me, this one's a division game, whereas the other game I was just talking about, not a division game. This one's much more important. So, the winner of this game is going to be right there, at the top of the league. The loser is going to be in kind of a little bit of a must-win situation next week. So it's huge. And these teams are just evenly matched. They just are. C.J. Stroud versus Josh Allen, two very similar quarterback, electric guys. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. One, I don't know if he's going to score 1 or 30. London, I put him in the same category as I do with Garrett Wilson, except worse. I don't get I just don't get it. Zay Flowers has been amazing. Chris Godwin has been the #1 receiver in our league so far, maybe in all of fantasy football. The guy has just been out of his mind. I have to even put him above my boy Nico. So he has been just what a steal for Coach Amir Sharvar so far. Jamar Gibbs against Robinson, that should go. I mean, the 2 first-round picks there, guys. I didn't even talk about Rashid Rice. Obviously, what a stud he's been. He's been, in fact, Rice and Harrison were this guy had Rice as the 2nd overall receiver and Harrison as the 6th overall receiver. They had Harrison over Nico Collins. Now, come on now. Come on. I mean, just come on. What are we even talking about? Now, that's still impressive, though. Then you got, for flex, you got Aaron Jones and Saquon Barkley. Wow. I mean, this one, I don't know, man. I don't know how you call this one. No, that's not flex. That's running back. Sorry about that. Check that. Tight ends, Andrews and Goddard. Coach Smith playing flip-flop with these guys. I don't know what I would do. He's got Worthy in at the flex. That guy looks electric for Kansas City. And Coach Sharvar has Singletary, Pittsburgh's defense against Baltimore's. This one is literally a coin flip. I am going with, you know what? I'm going to flip a coin. Why not? All right. Heads. Team called best. Tails. Finkel. It's the heads. It's the heads. We're going with a team called best. 110 to 109.7. How you like that, folks? So that'll be fun in England. The Chicken Man at 1-1 going up against the 0-2 Ditkas. Now the Ditkas are off to a good start. they got 21 points from their defense Thursday night against the hapless Patriots. Hapless Patriots. And also for Chad, Coach Antley here, Joe Mixon is doubtful. On the bench, he has Pittman questionable. I don't know. He's gonna have to do something. Oh, he's got Williams for Denver, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go to Dickens just because of their start here. This is going to put the Chicken Man certainly in a bind if he cannot pull off what now would be a pretty big upset after Thursday night. Our last contest, wow. Two teams that the Navy's 2-0. They won a game last week scoring 90 points, and they have a chance to do it again because both teams went kerplunk. And Stevenson for New England for the Navy comes up with negative 1.7. Hall did get him 16.3. But then Hunter Henry gets Coach Mitch Smith and Victorious B.I.G. a cool 1.9. Now, I'm going to go with Victorious B.I.G. here. At least he still has Jefferson. And, I feel like Tank Dell is really due. I'm going to say Tank Dell is going to be the difference in this one. I'm going to go with Tank Dell as the MVP of this game, possibly the league this week. So I'm going out on a limb. I'm either going to look really smart or really stupid. And I know there are other people calling for him to go off this week. But I just feel like he is. He's too good to be held down this long. And James Conner, such a workhorse, man. That guy I feel like he gets overlooked so much. Coach Smith does not even have a defense in yet. So, okay. That explains why he's projected to only have 90 points. Coach Marsh, however, does have all his players in and is projected to get 91. So Victorious B.I.G. should win this game. So that's going to do it, guys. I'm not going to – I've got to try to find a sweet spot on these things, and they're running a little long here. But, there's got to be some kind of analysis. I can't just say, like, I'm going to go with blah, 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 this team, see you later. But still trying to find my groove. I'm going to find it. These are going to get so much better, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me. And, JRL means just the world to me because of you guys. Because, man, I don't know. I feel like we're family. I honestly do. You guys are my family, and that's it. I'm not going to say anything else like that. But look, pimps up, hoes down, West Side. See you later. It's your boy.